Hey, folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to our Saturday live stream where we are trying a very experimental run of RIMWORLD here. We are going to be doing a as much as possible, non-violent RIMWORLD run, which I think will have a very fun theme of Essentia's Cat Cafe. Let's get the main screen turned on. Hey, everybody. And yes, the Twitch naming is enabled. In theory, I have overridden it with Quill and Essentia, these two characters over here. We'll see how it goes. Lovely map here, crossroad at a river. Oh, this is going to be so nice. So nice. Very excited about that. So yeah, let's take a minute and talk about the setup for a Scooch. Then I'll check on the subs and resubs, just basically just giving people a chance to hit those buttons. And then we'll go back over here. I do have a collection now set up on Steam with all the mods I am subscribed to. Some of the mods I'm subscribed to aren't in this run, so you're still going to want to check the mod manager. Don't do hashtag name. Sorry if I wasn't clear about the Twitch naming. In RIMWORLD, I have a mod called Twitch Chat that will automatically rename people. You don't hashtag name, it doesn't do anything. Instead, simply by being present in chat, you might have to say something from time to time, actually, things will get renamed after you. So we'll see if I did it right, so that Quill and Essentia don't get renamed to random chat people. But yeah, you can come and be an employee at Essentia's Cat Cafe is gonna be the idea. So we'll see how that goes. Hashtag something from time to time. Yeah, there you go, $10. You got this figured out. Cafe is human meal menu. We're gonna be trying the gastronomy mod for the first time, which literally lets us open a restaurant cafe and sell food to visitors. It works with hospitality. I think it's sort of I finished recording the Westworld run. I think the episodes are still being scheduled and aired for a little bit, but I have completed the Westworld run. But I enjoyed some aspects of it a lot, and I want to play with some of those ideas a little bit more here and do that. Obviously, your next RIMWORLD run will have to be super duper mega ultra violent, but you know, we'll see what happens there. What are your thoughts on declining bee population? I thought we saved the bees. We did a big fundraiser a few years ago. I thought we totally saved the bees. Maybe it's just the Scottish bees. Maybe the others still have to be saved. But while putting on my headset, I understood astronomy mod. I got confused there for a sec. Excuse me. We're gonna see how long this bad boy lasts today. Been doing some extra recordings for some stuff this week and just kind of burning through the voice box maybe a little too much. I recorded yesterday as well, and I realized after doing so, I was like, I think I should have taken the day off. I think mistakes were made, but we'll do what we can, right? As always. Notifications work again. Oh, Twitch notifications? Yeah, they break all the time. I know, and Artemis scrubbed again. That was disappointing. Da-da-da. Can we breed giant cat-sized bumblebees? That would be so cute. Be careful with voice box. You only get 6 for the season. Oh, F1 jokes. Excellent stuff. Okay, let's read the subs and resubs. That should have given people enough time to come in. We've got Rhodesy at 44 months, Ancient Wisdom at 47 months. We've got a 1-year Twitchiversary from Not So Dark Lord. Burko Blade is at 40 months. Nika's at 19. Gilvoro, 49 months. Thim Asatru, is at 19 months. 90 months. My 10th Twitch baby, Fim says. One more and I can start my own football team. Net Strangers at 11 months. Hastens at 56. Map Staring at 26 months. Sundays are always a little sad, but the day before is a sadder day. May you be cursed with never again being a name in one of our games. Map Staring is the name of one of our cities in our Sib run right now. Fangs at 62 months. Penjaye at 27 months. Blissy's at 87. Duke of Earl, 23. For Evil Not Good, 16 months. Left Revenant, 91 months. Cats indeed. Yellers at 45. The Great Udolph's at 17. Incandescent Goat, 49 months. MJ's at 76. And Shrass, or Crass, 98 months. Closing on 3 digits indeed. Wow. Salty Old Badger's at 22 months. I do still like that name a lot. The Man's at 70. Locosta, 57 months. And Plain Coast Hills at 26. And just now, we've got Larater at 5 months. Only 5, but they went fast. Yeah. Yeah, you know, what do they say? Like, the days are long, but the years are short? It's feeling that more and more these days. Tracer's at 38 months. Alcommander's at 38 as well. Melissa Riddle, who is the capital of our Inca run? Yes, is at 84 months. Tracy Bluth, RIP, 104 months from Tracy. Thank you very much for that. Also, I think Rhodesy, I hadn't read those yet. Rhodesy's at 47. Ancient Wisdom's at 47. Thank you for that. I'm the God Complex just coming in now with Twitch Prime at 2 months. And Spacebar, welcome to the sub world. It's a good place to be. Oh, Tarandis continuing the gift sub they got from Deef. Awesome! Welcome to the 2020s, where a week simultaneously feels like a day and a month. Yeah. And did I just lose my Twitch chat? No, okay, we're good. For some reason. Okay. Twitch chat, it's weird, like, when you're streaming, and, like, Twitch stream, your vision of the Twitch stream lags out, and you're like, uh-oh, that's not a good sign, but no, everything seems okay. No dropped frames or anything? No, all good. Okay, just Twitch being Twitch. Woohoo! The Twitch chat mod is enabled for this run, so theoretically once we unpause, I believe our animals here might get renamed, but our 2 main characters won't. So, let's talk about this run, and the way I'm going to introduce talking about this run is, first of all, we're going to go into the storyteller settings. So we are basing this on Cassandra Classic with custom difficulty, which I've never actually used before, but this gives us more control over the specific things.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Whiskey and chocolate? Helco! Important cat business. Where are the cat ears? That's an interesting idea. I mean, I don't have cat ears, but I do have one of these. I could wear that.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
I don't know. I'll let some feedback come in, and we'll see. We'll see what we want to do. There, they're cat ears. Yeah, perfect. Quill's a cat boy confirmed. Oh my god. We could have put in all the freaking, like, cat furry people mod things in RimWorld here. Actually, are there cat people? There must be cat people. I know that on RimWorld, a lot of people post with, like, the bunny ear kind of mod thing going on. Who's the whiskey and chocolate, the second one from? Halco, and then, oh, MJ! Hey, MJ! Kitty hype! So will this make us entrepreneurs? There are cat people, several cat people mods, yeah. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna have actual cats. So, what I've done here is I set the standard place, I set the base as losing is fun. I set it as maximum difficulty. But then, I disabled, because what I want to do is, in theory, it's really busy over here. Wow. Amoa, thank you very much for the 10 gift subs. Thank you. No, I haven't played Stray yet. I really need to. Originally, the idea was that possibly we could get Essentia down here to at least, like, maybe do some of the intro or setup or something and do some gameplay. But she is busy today, and I really still want to play RimWorld. So, but the idea was, I didn't want to have, like, these gory big fights if I was going to get Essentia here. And in fact, we might still get Essentia at some, later stream or something. We'll see. So I looked at what we can do. And so major threats includes raids, infestation, manhunter packs, crash mechanoid ships. Turn those off. Quest threats. So this determines whether you get quests that require, like, violence. Like go hunt down a thing. I turn that off as well. Intro threat, I think this is the fixed, one naked guy shows up with a forced attack. Turn that off. I also disabled predators hunting humans, which honestly, I might just do all the time because I find it kind of annoying and tedious to clean up, and just like, oh, I better make sure there's no lynxes on the map or whatever the hell. I might just turn this off as a general rule from now on. But I turn that off as well. Left on extreme weather. Everything else with difficulty, we've got mood penalties, smaller harvest, bigger chance of, like, poisoning and things like that. I disabled the ancient threats on the map generation. So these are the only two you have to do before you start the game. So we should have no ancient threats on our map, and if we had caves, we wouldn't have hives. Insect spawns, I believe, are part of the major threats. Infestations. See that? Although I do have more faction mods and stuff, and it's possible that some of their events, depending on how they're coded, may or may not still fire. So we'll see how that works. And yeah, everything else is the same for the max difficulty. Insect spawn rate set to 100%. Yeah, but we have the event disabled. Or is there a slider for that? Yeah, insect spawning rate here. This is the rate which existing insect hives spawn new insects, but we shouldn't have any insect hives on the map. Amoa, more gift subs, rounding out to an even 200 for the channel. Holy cow. Holy cow. Yeah, Essentia, that's a good idea. Change the F1 manager command to Victoria 3 command. Oh, I love that. I love that. What are two things under the Randy? Oh, so these are extra storytellers from some of the extra mods and stuff I have installed. There's like a bug guy, cowboy guy. I think this is a storyteller for, like, that's the art from the SOS2 mod. I don't know this guy, but yeah. So anyway, so the idea here is that it should be, hopefully, challenging as hell. Yeah, I don't know about the deep drilling infestations, but that's interesting. And you know what? Maybe Essentia is not a fan of big industrial scale mining. Obviously, we'll have to go and you know, whack the stone for steel and stuff like that. We're not going to be able to avoid some of that, but we're going to, you know, but maybe the deep drilling's not the way to go? Because this just feels like stuff that's lying around on the surface. To me, the fact that you get steel, not iron, but steel, and, well, gold art, I thought that was components, and, like, compacted machinery in the mountainside, again, it's always like, well, these are not natural formations. This is clearly remnants from previous civilization in some form whatsoever. So what we're doing is we're recycling stuff on the surface. That, to me, always made sense. Because it's the only way to explain. Like, why? How is this compacted steel as opposed to iron? Like, wait, what? And then, yeah, it gets weirder with the machinery. So the explanation is clearly in the RimWorld lore, which I haven't actually read, but I bet you it's in there, included, is that these are clearly remnants from previous civilization stuff. So we're recycling, just like, you know, some of these, like, old wreck buildings over here, too. We can tear some of this apart or do something like that. You know, we're going to have to dismantle this car that's in the middle of the road, for example, and that sort of thing. But maybe we don't deep drill. I don't know. The other thing we're going to have to do, of course, with a Essentia hippy-dippy kind of mentality, is what are we doing about trees and stuff. We're going to talk about our ideology right now, which doesn't actually have anything to do with trees. So we got essentialism over here. I like that this icon, to me, kind of looks like a kitty cat giving hugs. Or, you know, it's got its paws up on the counter. That's actually it. It's a cat that's got paws up on a counter or a table and is looking, you know? So cute. So cute. So, that's our symbol. Of course, we've got a nice blue color, because Essentia loves blue. And our memes are animal personhood. So animals have the same rights as humans do. There's a bunch of kind of hippy-dippy, nature-y kind of memes. A lot of them kind of overlap in terms of what they actually do. Like, there's a vegan meme. I don't know if it's built into the game or it's some of my mods or whatever. But the vegan meme basically had super lots of overlap with animal personhood. Technically, we don't have a... oh, no, we do have... Okay, yeah, we weren't able... Yeah, it prevents precepts for vegetarian. So we have meat eating is horrible. There you go. So, you know, we have overlap here. So in a theory, we've got sort of more vegetarian. We're not vegan because we can do honey, if that's a thing. I guess like royal jelly and stuff. Oh, eggs, dairy, right? Although we do have some of my mods do allow nut milks and stuff, so we'll probably look into something like that. No, eggs are listed as an animal product, not meat. So we can do eggs. And then we have the sweet teeth meme. I believe this is added in by the... Well, I'm actually not sure. No, it's probably... Well, it might be the vanilla expanded, like, extra food things, or it might be added by the... oh god, how do I lose the name? Gastronomy mod. I think it might be added by the gastronomy mod. It's definitely not vanilla. No, I just don't know which mod adds it. I think it might be gastronomy, or it could be VC. But so, I like the text. Decadent, velvety, rich. When these words grace our ears, first thoughts are bars of sweet, sweet chocolate. Tangy yogurts, flaky pastries, and moist cakes aren't just welcomed, they're indisputably deserved. This is the thing, when I saw this, I knew for the Essentialism run, it had to be included there. Essentia definitely has a sweet tooth, and so it is going to be an absolute requirement. Literally, our people have a dessert need. I'm sure they do. That's the whole thing that gets added in. Am I just blind? They do. Maybe it'll spawn once we unpause. It might be under recreation, but no, I think they'll literally have a bar. Well, maybe it kicks in higher expectation. They will literally have a bar that shows up with a dessert need. I've seen it because I did a little bit of testing here. Once we unpause for next week, maybe. We are egalitarian. So this, to me, even though it says it's a low impact meme, to me, this always seemed like something quite tricky to pull off here, because yeah, Robocool, we're going to talk about our characters' personalities. So this appreciates diversity. They like people of different ideologies. The problem is, a lot of the ideologies are going to have conflicting beliefs, and we don't proselytize, and we don't do conversion rituals. So what's going to happen if someone joins our colony and they're like ranchers, where they won't, they require eating meat and doing all that? And how is that going to interact with different stuff? This is going to be very interesting and challenging. I don't know what that's going to mean. And then we pick up the pacifism meme. This does have a high impact. The big thing, yeah, so raiding abhorrent, fine. Slavery abhorrent, fine. Executions abhorrent, fine. Violence abhorrent. So literally, I think if we end up, like, killing anyone, I think all of our pacifists are going to be super unhappy for a very long time. That's going to be the tricky and difficult thing. But luckily, because I turned off the raids, hopefully there won't be too much. But in my testing, I did have the thing where you get the event where, like, people want to join your colony, and then they betray you later. And it was like, oh my god, what are we going to do? We're pacifists. I do have the mod to allow non-lethal weapons, so maybe we can look into something like that. Cool, man. Oh, yes! Tomorrow's your birthday! You have an animal named after you. Well, I'm sure it will, because you'll probably be talking, and that's going to end up getting picked up automatically. So we've got that. Everything else is sort of as expected, I think. No, was there something I needed to modify in, I think in dev mode? Oh, I wanted to change this physical love option here. Let me do that now. If I go into development mode, because it was one of the options I'd forgotten to set. Dev mode edit. We're going to say, like, love is free. There you go. I don't think there's anything else I need to change. You see, sweet's craved over here. Yeah. Ah, there you go. Moderate expectations are needed for the desserts need to show up. Okay, so we'll get it immediately. Okay, so we've made that change. And now I'm going to go and turn off the dev mode. Perfect. Free love means they can just, like, they don't have to be married to share a bed, right? I think. Marriage with multiple partners? I don't know. We could. The thing is, so this is a fixed ideology. I didn't go fluid, but I'm totally okay with using dev mode to make some tweaks later if we feel like something else is more appropriate to the story. So we'll see how it goes. All right. I think we can finally unpause. It's been 18 minutes. I feel like I should talk for another 10 or 20 or something like that, but I think we can probably go ahead and unpause at this point and just let some things go up. Give them a share bed from the one day. That's the thing. If they're going out, because they can become a couple, right? Before they get engaged, before they get married, they can become a couple, and I want them to share a bed at that point. 18 is perfect, isn't it? There you go. So, yeah, cheater, enter development mode. Yep, I brought a Roomba with me because I wanted, this. We've got a puppy. We've got a nice husky over here. And we've got a couple of cats, a breeding pair of cats. Oh, I did mean to show you in the ideal. We ran it for 2 seconds and then we paused again. Typical. Cats are venerated. obviously, over here. I didn't actually do much with the relics. We could always tweak them in dev mode if we wanted to. We've got a handful of extra celebrations, the Sweet Jubilee, the Essentialist Celebration, and the Party of Desserts. And we've got the Universal Speaker as our leader, a Counselor as our moral guide. We have the Whisker Washer, who's our animal specialist, and Talented Patissier over here. Let's talk about our people. We've got Essentia over here. Her childhood was being a cat herder, and she is now a gourmet chef. So, obviously, I personally like cooking, and it would be neat to make Quill the cook. But Essentia, first of all, is excellent at cooking. But more importantly, Essentia is great at making coffees, and it's going to be our cafe, and that is handled with the cooking skills, so obviously they gave that. I didn't actually boost her base cooking. It was just like she had good stats, and then I gave her gourmet chef over here because it made some sense. That was it. All I did is toggle on passion for various things. So she's going to be handling the cafe itself. She's here to run the cafe. She's also going to grow the food, and she's of course very passionate about animals because that makes perfect sense. And then social because she's going to be interacting with customers, and medical because someone needed medical. And she's really good at looking up medical information on the internet. She is an animal lover. She is an ecologist. And she is kind, which makes perfect sense. Meanwhile, Quill over here. Quill is going to handle the nitty-gritty crunchy stuff behind the scenes to make Essentia's cat cafe happen. Basically, I just gave Quill the skills that Essentia didn't have to fill in the gaps. So Quill is going to handle construction, mining, crafting, and also be doing some research to keep himself busy in the background. I think I am an optimist. But also, I tend to have mental breaks more often. So to me, this was the perfect combination to explain those two. I don't think I'm that smart, but I do like learning new things. So Too Smart does give us an increase to learning stuff. So I think that, because me, like when I'm starting a new game or I get obsessed about a new hobby, I like try to devour as much information as possible about it. But it was really the balance, because you can't be an optimist and depressive at the same time. They're mutually exclusive. So I'm like, how do I make this work? So I like that. And yeah, of course, I mean, body modder. I mean, plug me into the Matrix, give me bionic eyes, do all those things for sure. So, it got listed as Scrounger, which was like, it gave me pluses to stat. Mining and crafting were handy pluses to stats. And there's Streamer over here, which is very entertaining. Over here, video game streamer, which is good, giving me a social boost and an animal boost. Neither one are skills I'm actually going to be doing, but it, kind of made sense. And yeah, neither one of our people can clean. I was already going to bring a cleaning bot with me before it turns out their backgrounds also disabled that. And yeah, Essentia won't haul our mine, so Quill currently is the only hauler, although if we can train our Husky, which is currently called the Yaka, but should get recycled, and like I can, repick random, which is going to happen by itself anyway as we start the game. So someone's going to become this puppy. So we're definitely going to want to train a Yaka over here to haul. Actually, we'll probably enable rescuing pretty soon too, because we've only got 2 people, and who knows what might happen. She should be called Bella. You want me to call her Bella? I can do that. Here, let me do that. We'll just call her Bella. I mean, female husky, there's a reason I chose that in here. So I'll go link to name. Remove link to name. It should hopefully lock in Bella. We'll see. Just name it Bella. All right. Let's let that run for a bit, and I can reset that. Oh my God! It auto-picked Essentia Monica for the name of the husky. That's amazing. I'm going to remove that link. And re-put in Bella here. And then link to name. There we go. Technically, if someone shows up in the channel named Bella, I think they can talk as Bella here. All right, so we've got that enabled. And I'm going to set up a little cafe on the corner of the river over here. It actually makes me think of a particular cafe in Scotland. I don't remember where it is, but it's by the Brigadoon. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little deconstructing in this area just to clear some little obstacles. And I think we will have to start constructing wood because that's all we have access to right now. But I'm going to be replacing things with like nice stone. I mean, it's not sustainable in a sense, but we've got tons of marble all over the map. This is going to be perfect. So we're going to cut all these marble chunks into stone. And I think it'll be really lovely. I wonder if we can give it a bit of like a Greek kind of vibe at some point. So yeah, we are going to have to harvest some plants here. First of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to set is use shift to only pick up plants. So we'll harvest like various berries and things like that. But then I am going to have to clear some trees around this area. We can also move trees, but I think realistically we're going to have to start and get a little bit of raw material going on. So Quill's going to deconstruct that. That's going to be fine. That's going to be okay. We could rename a cat Gilbert. We'll see. Type of Dryad in the Dryad expansion, Dig of Stone. I do believe I am running the Dryad expansion. I'm also running a mod that changes the Dryads from like weird bug things to like actual like, you know, humanoid Dryads of lore. Hey, cool man. Tomorrow there's going to be a flea market. Are you going to buy some fleas? Also, Quill, do you want a picture of the things that pick up the flea market? Yeah, I do actually. I like flea markets. They're cool. They're interesting. They're great. How come the cats haven't been renamed? Do the cats not get Twitch named? They will. Is it not running automatically? Hang on. Let me check my Twitch mod. Because I would have expected... Yeah, name cat animals. There you go. It's picking up messages. Yeah, we'll let it run. Oh, here we go. We got balls over here. Yeah, see, I'm annoyed. I do wish it named... I think it's... This mod needs a little bit of love, because it's the name tamed animals, but by default names all the animals, which I'd rather that didn't happen. I'd rather only name the tamed ones and kept the wild ones just called generic things. On the other hand, it does mean we still have a lot of people's names. We got Scave Rat, we got this. You know what? I might have to force these, because maybe they didn't rename the initial ones. So tell you what, repick random. Where's our other cat? Calypso over here. Repick random. Okay. Weekend PAX West, other than PDXCon, do you ever go to conventions? I've gone to Gamescom like 2 or 3 times. I've gone to PAX East in Boston once. Don't go too often. Aren't cats obligate carnivores? Are you gonna feed? How are you gonna feed them? Well, we can do things out of animal products. Because I think we can make kibble with like milks and eggs and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. I don't think they're obligate carnivores in this game. I think we can give them vegetarian kibble and it's going to be okay. It's in the future. We figure out a way to like add in the missing amino acids or something, or the genetically modified cats. I don't know. Something like that. We're not going to check all the wild animal names because there are a lot of them. So my idea is to build something in a very different style than we have in the past. GMO cats. I mean, we have GMO farm animals, right? Like Muffalos, for example, were like, you know, genetically bred ages ago and now are just wild. But like, they give milk all the time. Well, hold on. Did they change this that Muffalos don't give milk anymore? Is it just fur from them? We have to get something else? But they don't have to like constantly be giving birth or like go through that kind of dangerous industry. Yeah, no milk from them. I think there's a mod to re-add it because they're used to. All right, so we got Flaming Bulbasaur the kitty and Gene C the kitty. Hey, there we go. Excellent. Fishing would fix things. Well, I disabled the fishing mod because I never ended up really using it much. I mean, we'll tweak these priorities in a sec. Actually, maybe we'll do it now. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this, that, bed rest. If we do flag things to be captured, then we want that to happen quickly. I also disabled Clean Plus, because, you know, it was like, oh, that's not working for me. Okay, waiting tables, handling animals, entertaining, cook. I mean, these are priorities. Yeah, really, it's all, I mean, it's just going to be like that. We might tweak some others, we'll see. We definitely want construct, smith, tailor, craft before mine, if it's available. Okay. Essentia's, oh, yeah, she's clearing some of these trees. It's fine. They were just dead trees. Let's pretend. Let's just pretend. We will use the move trees later, but we need a little bit of material to get started. I did ship with some logs, but we need some more really quickly. This is based on the Lone Explorer thing, so we do start with like some glitter world medicine and a bunch of silver actually. And yeah, we'll have to tame something. We need to rush Cataphracts armor. Haha. Yeah, don't try to make your cats vegan, folks. Bad plan. Yeah. We're not living the year like 5500 right now, so we don't have that sorted out. Okay, so I'm going to start laying down some walls here. And what I want to do... Well, you know what I'll do? I could use the planning thing, but I'll just plan with the walls. We're going to put down wooden walls for now, but they are going to replace with marble, because I think that's going to be quite cool. I kind of want to build along the river, and I was thinking sort of like blocks kind of thing. So looking at like the natural curve of the road, right? I want to do something that kind of goes a little like this. And then I don't know, like we'll want one big room for some initial productivity, right? And then I want to curve this around a little. You know what I think I want to do? I think I want to do something like this. So this could be sort of an initial stockpile kind of situation here. And then a little room over here. We can use this as an initial bedroom. And maybe what we'll do is we'll just build this first. So I'll forbid the rest, and then we'll see. But then the idea after that is I kind of want... is that the way I want it? Yeah, you know what? I want something... I don't know, just like... something like that. Like that, and I want to put like, well, I guess I could put it down now, the plan, like a little boardwalk. I don't think, yeah, I can't go over the water, perfect, so I don't have to worry about stuff. And then we can have like a little road, and then look like kind of city blocks, but not on a, you know, a hard set grid. You know what I mean? Then we build a little bridge here, and then we have another, like, building over here. You know what I mean? Something like that?